Welcome! This video is the final presentation of Group 1's Change Management Plan. Group 1 consists of Brian Diner, Clifton Tang, Laura Robertson, Sky Holm, and Katie Gannon. The presentation will cover a brief introduction, organizational analysis, intervention selection, and change management plan. In addition, each section will highlight the corresponding strengths and weaknesses. Thank you for watching. Applebee's is the largest casual dining chain in the world, with almost 2,000 stores located throughout the United States and numerous store locations in 16 other countries. However, the company has seen a decline in customer traffic, reduced profits, a declining market share, and an increase in negative customer feedback. In response, Applebee's hired a consulting firm to review the current situation and to propose interventions to reverse the negative trends. During initial phone interviews, company executives expressed a few concerns: changes in consumer expectations, negative customer feedback, the rising cost of operations, a weak economic climate, and external pressure from competitors. In Phase 1, an organizational analysis was conducted, leading to 4 gaps. Current trending to meet consumer expectations are not being implemented. The level of customer service is not adequate for the current customers. Inability to maintain or lower menu prices while still maintaining the same profit margins. And casual restaurant diners are choosing direct competitors over Applebee's. Considering the gaps identified, the interventions selected must be able to meet the expectations of the consumer, provide quality customer service, and result in higher profits for Applebee's. Recognizing the environmental factors that challenge an organization and determining the skill set and knowledge the employees must acquire are critical in order to properly select the intervention that will help Applebee's with their current problem. The following are strengths for Phase 1. External factors affecting industry and Applebee's were clearly identified and used to determine the associated gaps. Internal performance gaps were explained with associated implications for each. Causal analysis explained a specific cause for each performance gap. The various factors and conditions for selecting an appropriate intervention were clearly detailed. The following are the weaknesses for Phase 1. There was a lack of market statistics and empirical data supporting conclusions, and more benchmarking and comparison with other industry could have been performed to better understand other potential areas of improvement for Applebee's. The intervention selected is a portable performance support tool, the tablet, that would be used by the front-of-the-house staff made up of servers, bartenders, and hostesses. The decision for the intervention was based on the causes that are directly impacted by human performance, namely customer service. The performance support tool will improve Applebee's customer service in the following ways: provide waitstaff with just-in-time information regarding food and beverages, preparation, and nutritional content to meet consumer informational needs. Provide waitstaff the ability to expedite orders in a timely fashion. Provide waitstaff with alerts that will help servers meet certain service standards. Provide up-to-date information on server sales and information pertaining to in-house competitions. And provide the waitstaff the ability to personalize the dining experience for the guests by storing consumer information into their database. For example, their name, previous food orders, allergies, likes, dislikes, etc. In order to ensure the intervention will be successful, Applebee's will need to implement other interventions to bolster the success of the tablet. These include altering the hiring methods, require basic entry-level skills using tablets or computers, implement tablet training, how to operate and access information, offer incentives. After training, implement employee and store competitions, regulate sales based on current data. For example, the server with the most margarita sales by the end of the night earns a reward. The following are the strengths for Phase 2. The performance gaps determined by negative customer feedback proved an intervention that supports human performance would be an effective solution, and the technology associated with the implementation of the tablet provides information readiness, enhanced communication, and touch-the-button functions. The following are the weaknesses for Phase 2. Having data that supports the effectiveness of a tablet would enhance the recommendation, and data that represents the potential return on investment was not calculated. To help guide leaders during the change, assist employees in understanding the direction of the organization, and emphasize a goal which all employees should strive to meet, an organizational vision was created. The new vision is, Applebee's is committed to being the first option in casual dining. We will promote our image as a health-conscious and family-oriented neighborhood bar and grill. Our customers are the first priority, and we will exceed their expectations through an innovative and personalized dining experience. The change will be rolled out in 4 phases. Each phase will last approximately 1 month. First, the change must be described to employees. Then, Applebee's will need to provide the tablets as well as training to employees, all while motivating them for the change. Finally, Applebee's will fully implement the change and will continue to provide support over time. Since implementing the tablet will require support throughout Applebee's entire hierarchy, we created a stakeholder checklist to present the potential audiences that will be directly responsible for providing support during the change. Internal stakeholders consist of everyone from corporate managers down to wait and kitchen staff, while external stakeholders consist of customers and suppliers. The communication plan we chose is in line with the tell and sell communication strategy. Top-down communication will begin with the corporate managers filtering the information to franchise management, then to store management, and eventually to all employees. Each supervisor will hold a face-to-face meeting to inform staff, engage in meaningful dialogue, and have the opportunity for two-way communication. Since changes are being pushed down by top management, we suggested the middle management employ Cotter and Schlesinger's situational approach to manage resistance to change. To manage the overall change, Applebee's will use Cotter's 8-step change management model as a guideline and adopt a navigator image of change. The following are the strengths for Phase 3. The detailed internal stakeholder analysis that identified roles and mitigation strategies, including specific messages that needed to be conveyed. Other strengths include a detailed scope and the use of Cotter's 8-step change management model as a guideline for developing the methodology for the change. Also, Cotter and Schlesinger's situational approach as a guidance for store managers in facilitating the change management. The following are the weaknesses of Phase 3. The external stakeholder analysis failed to analyze in detail how external stakeholders might respond to the change. Other identified weaknesses include the generic outline of messages without examples of potential messages, and the vague timeline description that fails to clearly identify what is to change and exactly when employees are supposed to do it. All 3 identified weaknesses could have been expanded on, but were limited due to the page requirements of the report. Thank you. This concludes the presentation.